long-term review of the Beta RR200 X-pro. 200cc two-strokes, like the Kawasaki KDX200 and KTM 200EXP, were really popular years ago. Today, there is the RR200 offering a pair of 200cc models that are too heavy, and that's probably why no one seems to buy them. And Beta created the RR200 in 2019 and the newly announced Beta Cross Trainer 200. A quick history. It's had various tweaks over the years. Substantial changes? Well, in 2020 it got a longer swing arm and a revised frame. In 2022, a race edition was also brought out with KYB suspension, a modified cylinder head, and using premix instead of oil injection. 2026 had an upgraded transmission. We are reviewing the base model RR200 X-pro. Let's explore the pros and cons. The good stuff, it's light. It's around 3 to 5 kilograms lighter than most 250s and 300 models. It uses the RR125 frame. The RR125 engine was substantially modified and it's lighter than its bigger cousins. And it still has a carburetor. An unfortunate aspect of those TPI and TBI models in other brands is that it adds around 3 kilograms in weight. Combined with the light weight is less rotational mass, it makes the Beta RR200 X-pro very easy to flick around in the dirt. Power delivery? For everyday riders, there's more than enough power to scoot along well. If you enjoy riding a two-stroke in the power band, it's a lot of fun if you find the top-end power of 250s and 300s intimidating. The grunt? Surprisingly good. Of course, it falls well short of bigger two-strokes, but in gnarly terrain, all of our riders quickly adapt and just slip the clutch a bit more. The ZF suspension. It's soft, but given its intended market, it feels about right. For everyday riding, our crew found it flush and very acceptable for rider weights between 80 to 90 kilograms. If you did want to ride more aggressively, then of course there's the race model with the firmer KYB suspension. Ergonomics? It feels a bit smaller than the RR250 and 300. The wheelbase is a bit shorter, the foot pegs are a bit higher, and that soft suspension has more sag. But all of our riders felt comfortable until the heights got past 190 centimetres. Then it did start to feel a bit more cramped. Reliability. Many riders will remember Beta's main bearing failures with the RR250 and 300s a few years ago. Thankfully, the 125 and 200cc engines never suffered from this. It's proven to be a rock-solid design. However, it does fall prey to typical Beta problems. So let's look at those potential issues. Beta's oil injection system. Look, this only fails in a small number of cases, but of course the resulting damage can be extensive. We have spoken to a number of Beta mechanics who suggest it's a good idea to delete that system once your warranty is over. There is a lot of debate about this. See this video to explore the topic. Beta's electrical systems have never been great. Like the oil injection system, the majority of owners probably won't hit issues, but a significant minority do. Wiring harnesses can fail for various reasons. The wiring around the head stem can crimp. The pins in the main connector to the ECU can corrode and fail quite quickly. Ask me how I know. It's a very good idea to regularly put dielectric grease on all connectors, zip tie any loose wiring, and make sure connectors aren't angled in a way that can collect moisture. Beta Speedos have had a pretty high failure rate in the past. I've spoken with dealers who were given boxes of these to hand out free of charge to owners. But some good news, the 2027 models are being upgraded to Trailtech Speedos. Some owners say the clutch slave cylinder is vulnerable and easily damaged. Look, we have not experienced this with our RR200. Apparently the easy fix is to just buy a billet alloy guard. So how does the Beta RR200 X-pro compare to the competition? As mentioned, the only current competition really comes from RR200 with its MR200 and Ranger models. But unfortunately, they simply used their 300 model, which created a relatively heavy, underpowered enduro bike. We think the real competition comes from the old KTM 200 SB. Although these are quite old bikes now, they feel very similar to this Beta RR200 and provide a great alternative if you are on a budget. See our review. So, will the Beta RR200 X-pro suit you? We think heavy riders will probably be better off on the bigger models, ditto for serious racers or very aggressive enduro riders. But we think many could enjoy its nimble handling. And if you really enjoy getting into the power band without that crazy top-end power of a 250 or 300, then it could really suit you. Hard enduro? Easy. Two of our guys have these 200cc two-strokes due to their light weight, and the smaller capacity has helped them refine their clutch skills. Remember, there is always that race edition for about 1,000 Aussie dollars or US 600 more. You get the firmer KYB suspension and no oil injection, which decreases the weight further. And then there's the new Cross Trainer 200, which expands Beta's lineup quite well. So what about you? Ever ridden or owned this RR200 or any other 200 smokers? What did you think? Let us know in the comments.